Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube video. I'm PvPing AllenCC right now. Where is he? 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 There he is. I see his name. I see his name. I see his name.
Villainy, come
My
on,
bloody hell! He just
answer me,
fucking
come
7-heart
on.
shot me. 7-heart shot? That doesn't even make sense.
When you were abusing that bug on Annihilation,
He's running.
were you
I'm
like
just gonna run away
running
from him.
and
I'm just running away from him.
No, I didn't even know that would happen.
Why do I not have any like
know that would happen.
stuff so I can heal myself out?
Actually,
Is he just sneaking the whole way? Oh shit, he's sneaking the whole way. This guy's good,
will
man.
finally be deleted. I'll get to
Fucking hell,
join
it's
this
fine.
fella.
I'll still
You said that if he was demoted,
Oh,
his
in the
VC
plot, in the
would
plot.
be deleted, right?
Oh yeah, you're done. He's done. He's done.
So
Watch
that
this,
means
watch this,
Bell
watch
will
this,
have
watch
to
this.
join here whenever. Oh my god, thank you so much, Alan. Like,
The super secret VC will finally be deleted. I'll get to join this fella.
When you were abusing that bug on Annihilation, were you like planning this?
Come on,
the
get
whole
up, get up, get up, get up, get up.
wanted to have an e-taxes, Bella, will he? Delete his
Yeah.
VC, delete his VC, delete his VC. Alan said since I'm the victim and since Zong blatantly admitted it.
Oh my god. This is the best. This is the best.
So Aya, what do you think about everything that happened here? Why would Bella?
No! Fuck! He killed me! Shit!
Why would she?
Oh, that was
do
good,
from
GG's.
me? But why?
I thought that was gonna be pyros or something like that. I had dirt in my hand, so that was pretty well.
Still,
Hey,
you
I
can't
actually
promote
fought
Bella
AllenCC.
again. I'm not gonna let that happen.
Hello guys, so moving on to the next segment of this video, we're going to talk about prices. Now, I've been wanting to do this video for quite some time, but never really found the right time to do it because prices on this game has been going up and down and up and down and up, and it's a bit crazy. But I'm going to give you guys like a weekly update of what prices are, I guess. Obviously, there's an event coming on the 9th, which is the Easter voting key event, and then there's another one for Ramadan on the 20th of April. So 2 events in a month, pretty cool, pretty cool. But that also means prices will be going up and down. The main things I want to talk about is probably legend armor, pyros, DBs, and just before I say anything, disclaimer: this is what I think they're worth. They might be worth more to other people. Other people have their prices, whoever the seller is. But this is what I think they're worth after talking to a lot of people and after playing this game for quite a bit. I think they're worth this much. So yeah. So I'm gonna go with the legend armor first. I'm gonna quickly go to slash home vault. That way I can show you guys a quick update of what I have in my vault. So this one's empty. Okay, that one's not empty. I might do those later. But yeah, so as you can see, I'm stacking up on keys trying to get 5 stacks of each. But this is a legend armor. So you got the Apollos, this is St. Patrick's, but you know there's a normal Apollos as well. AGs, Ethereals, and Hermes. There you go. So, well, for these one, they have my name on it, and we're gonna go into names and color codes and all that later. But yeah, they have my name on it, so they're basically priceless. But yeah, so the Apollos is a helmet that gives glowing implants, which is basically night vision. I would say that is worth right now around 1.5 mil to 2 mil, but 2 mil is a bit much for it. The main ones that people normally get are AGs and Hermes for PvP, because AGs give you strength and Hermes give you speed. Now, I would say AGs is a bit more expensive, probably around 2 to 3 million, depending on what kind of AGs it is. But if we're talking about normal AGs, like on one of the event sets or anything else, probably around 2 to 3 million. The Ethereals would be the same as Apollos, around 1.5-ish million, maybe less, because people like it because of the invisibility, but that's it really. It's not really got any like mad benefits, it's just invisibility. So yeah, and then the Hermes is, I would say, worth around 2 million as well. So those are the sets. The helmet is worth 1.5 to 2, AGs is worth 2 to 3, maybe a bit more. Ethereals 1.5 to 2, Hermes 2 to 2.5, I'd say. Now moving on to the Pyro. Pyros have been going up and down. I mean, last week there were 120, 130 mils I've been seeing sold. The week before it was all the way down to like, I mean, when I came into this, when I started playing 3 weeks ago, or 2-3 weeks ago, it was only you know, 60, 70, I think on the high, probably around 70, 80 mil. Coming up closer to the event, it's been skyrocketing, so it's over 100 million now, which is good and bad depending on who you are. If you have dubs and dubs of pyros, you could make the most amount of money of it, sure. If you don't, then it's a lot harder to get a pyro. But yeah, I'd say the pyro right now is worth around 100 million to 110 million, around that right now. As of the 6th of April, it's worth around 100 to 110 million for a normal 2022, 2023 pyro, I'd say. Obviously my one is never going to be sold ever because it has my name on it, and I like keeping stuff with my name on it. But yeah, seeing as that happened, I did lose my lovely pickaxe here. Yeah, so I was using my pickaxe while I was mining the base for a farm, and yeah, I lost it with my name on it, and I was very upset. Probably the biggest upset, like getting scammed by you know who. Wasn't even that big, but this was kind of upsetting that I lost my pickaxe. So if anyone has a pickaxe with someone's cool, like a really cool guy or girl or whatever, if they have a really cool name on it, please let me know. I'll buy it off you. Depending on who it is and how popular they are. I am hoping to get an AllenCC pickaxe though, so I will pay for that. But yeah, let me know if you have an AllenCC pickaxe. I'll definitely try and cop that off you. Nonetheless, yeah. So the pyros are worth around 100 to 110 million. The Death Bringer, which is basically this, but it's called a Death Bringer and has life steal on it. I would say that's right now around 50, 60 mil. What else we got? We got the normal axes. I don't know why you should really care about these, but they're probably worth under a million. Like, I wouldn't pay a million plus for this. I wouldn't pay 500k plus for this, to be honest. They're not really useful, so you'll probably get it for a really good price if you wait on for it, if you really want this, something like this. These ones are the nice colourful ones. They're probably worth a bit more. I'd say they're probably worth a million, but nothing over. Yeah, so those are the kind of like armor and PvP type of items. Keys. These are the two main keys because of the two events. I'd say Easter keys are worth around 300, 350k, and then Ramadan keys are worth around 350 to 400k, maybe 450k, but I think 450k would be a bit too much. I'll never really personally buy it there. Personally, I'd buy it at Easter would be 300, 350, and then Ramadan would be 350 to 400. Now I'm going to go quickly through AH to see if there's any. Well, this is actually very cheap. I'm not going to buy it though, but yeah, voting keys. Voting keys are always very cheap. I think 20k, 25k, maybe due to inflation, 40k, but never more than that. I don't think you should really buy voting keys. Don't really get anything good from that unless you want to, do it for a vid or something. But this is what I'm selling. I just sell it all for 2 million because I want it gone. Because my plan is actually to now I have the St. Patrick's stuff here. I'm actually going to just carry on going down through the event, so I should have a whole Easter set, then a whole Ramadan set. Yeah, that's the plan. But going through this right now, I was going to tell you guys that there is the Iron Golem spawner. I'd say that's worth probably around 9-10 million. I would never pay more than 10 million for an Iron G spawner. Rohel here is selling 15 each, but I would not pay 15 million for that, even though I have done that desperately, but because I have an IG farm. But yeah, I would not pay that much. I'd pay 10 million or less for it. 5 mil would be too low. 6, 7 mil is probably too low. Around 8, 9 or 10 mil, I would definitely buy one for that much. What else is here? I'm just gonna browse through here. I didn't really think there would be much else. Oh, cell sticks, sorry. Cell sticks, 50k per use. 50k per use is the lowest you would get for it. I've never seen anything for lower. Actually, I have seen it suffer a lot lower, but I think that was a mistake on their part, but I managed to cop it anyways. Yeah, it's normally 50k. but it depends what you're using the cell sticks for. Now, there's quite a few things you can use cell sticks for. IGs, you can use cell sticks for IGs, you can use cell sticks for what do you call it, cactus. But cactus is 90k, around 90k, or exactly 90k per inventory. So if you're buying a 50k cell stick in cell use and using it on that, then that's going to be 40k profit. However, if you use it on a INGs, and if you only use it on IGs, then it would be around I think IG sell for what, 350k, I'm assuming. I think it's something like that. So it'd probably be around what is that? 300k profit. There we go. Or 200. I think it's 300 or 340k, something around that. But you'd be getting a lot higher profit. So it depends what you're using the cell stick for. Personally, I don't use cell stick. I'm just like hoarding them right now. Trying to get as much as possible. Once I have that IG farm all set and running, I'm going to be selling, buying a lot of IGs and using a lot of cell sticks when those production comes in to resell them to buy more. But yeah, that's then. So yeah, 50k per use, 60k is good as well, but I wouldn't ever go over 60k personally. I'd stick it at 50, maybe 60, depending on how many uses there are. Might message them, try and cop a deal. Anyways, let's go through other stuff to see. Yeah, I don't think there's much else, so let's go into the main stuff now. So you might be saying, hey, Shango, why are you selling a $600 million worth pyro? I mean, well, there's the thing about pyros, and of most items actually. So anything that has a name on it, like for example, you can see Emmy King 57. Armor might have armor might have it below it. You can see the date and below it. It will show armor and like when was the armor, like when did you get the armor, who's the armor for, etc., etc. So if we have it here, for example, you have the AGs. There was a 10-year anniversary this year, and Napoleon CC. That's his AGs, and it's Nightcat is putting it for 75 mil. That's one example. Now, the thing about dates and names, the bigger the name, the more money someone would pay for the item. Now, some people don't care about that, but there are quite a few people that do, and they would pay top dollar if you have, let's say, for example, AllenCC Pyro. People are going to pay quite a bit for that, if that exists. I don't know if that does, but any big names like that, big people that probably mods and staff members, they've been there for a long time, so they are well known, and they will probably the Pyros probably go for quite a bit in that scenario. So yeah. That's how it is for that. I think the older the pyro, so maybe if you try and find a pyro here, luckily, there you go. So yeah, back to this one. It's 2022 now. Normally, a 2022 for an unknown person would probably go for around 100 and probably around the same 110. I'd say 110 mil, maybe still 100 mil. Same as the pyro, a normal pyro would go for. So a 2020 would probably be worth around 150 million. A 2019 would probably be worth around 152, 200 million. A 2018 would probably be around the same, 150 to 200 million. Maybe more, maybe 210 million 2020, depending on the name. 2017 would be that's when it gets stacking up, so that would be anywhere between 200 to 300 million. 2016 anywhere between 300 to 400 million, and it goes up and up like that. I think the most expensive pyro would probably be, well, there's like one-off pyros, and then there's pyros with dates on their names, and I thought a 2015 one that went for 800 mil, so it's really, the older the pyro, the more money it's worth, and the older the pyro, depending on what name it is, it's worth more as well. So if you have a 2015 pyro with someone that's unknown, but probably wouldn't be unknown because it's 2015, it would probably be worth, let's say 2015 would probably be worth, let's say, $1 billion, or 800 million to $1 billion. If it was a name that was worth it, would probably be $1 billion plus. So that's how it works, depending on what the name is and how and what year the pyro was came from, and that applies to armor, the legend armor, and DBs and other items with names and dates on it as well. I don't know if I forgot anything, but I think that's pretty much it. If you guys did think that I forgot anything or any items that you might want to know, Kevin, what do you think? Like, how much is this? How much is that? Then please put it in the comments, and I'll definitely make a part two. Probably in a few days' time or next week, or probably my events video about it. And yeah, I'll definitely let you guys know. But for now, see you in a bit. God.